Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 Never Live Show. It's hot. 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 Taste it hot. I'm ready. Never Live. Let's go. Never Live Show. Yeah. Motivation speakers. Yeah. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and Live Empire bringing all the heat. Wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo? Elijah, favorite nephew, Lenora. She know it's the truth. Adriana, Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love and Live Show.
It's the love and live show. Love and Live Show.
Love and Live.
It's the love and live.
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up and stay. Love and live. Get up and stay. Love and live.
Love and Live. Each day as if it was your last.
The love and live show.
Routine.
The love and live show.
Yep. This is Love and Live Shots.com.
All right. Welcome in, everyone. How are y'all doing?
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. It's the first relationship advice
of this year.
2023.
I mean, we haven't been here since last year.
We took a break.
I mean, we took that long
We said we were not
break,
making any more videos for the rest of that year.
and here we are.
What happened? We didn't make any for the rest of that year.
And so now
it was
we're
our
here.
last one.
And so this is our first one.
This is our first one of the year.
Yeah, so we are excited
So,
for
Happy
relationship
New Year.
advice. Hope you guys got your
Relationship
questions
advice.
together.
Have you felt the impact of 2023 yet? Do you
No, I
feel
haven't
like
felt
it's
it.
clicked? To me personally, it doesn't feel like a new year.
No.
I don't even see the number change enough. You know, like writing stuff down. You got to put the 2023.
Yeah.
I ain't seen that enough to be like it's
Oh,
2023.
I don't think I even done that yet. Ooh.
Exactly. I haven't
Okay,
I haven't felt 2023 yet.
Sounds good there.
But we got to welcome some folks in.
Well,
all
let's
right.
welcome them in. I have a new hand soap.
Before we welcome in, talk about this hand soap.
Okay, I have a new hand soap. And I didn't pay attention. I wasn't reading it. I just saw, oh, it's Dr. Till's hand soap.
Yeah.
And so I was using it, and I was like, what is all this grainy stuff? And I was like, oh, I got like a sugar salt scrub.
You got the
something on there. So I be expecting my hands.
hand soap. Yeah.
So I be expecting my hands to feel all nice and soft. It don't.
Yeah, it still feels the same.
What? No.
Look at it's like that little like look at it. It has like a different kind of glow to it.
Okay, he making up stuff. He ain't got nothing to do.
See, look, it's scientifically proven. Anyway. Are you sure you use this soap?
Oh, this is Dr. Till's soap. I have a brand new scrubby hand.
All right, we're gonna welcome.
Okay, we're going normal now. Okay.
We have the everyday life of what?
You
know, we live.
okay.
All right, we're gonna put her up. It's everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. No. She's not OCD. She's just OCD-ish.
OCD-ish chick.
There we go. All right, there we go. And you know, for this next person, or I should say these next people, they recently won an award. We got House of X Entertainment. We stay entertaining. Hey,
Oh, we stay entertaining. Oh, we stay entertaining.
They
Stay
said,
entertaining.
oh, get into it. Hey.
Okay, just messing
They
around.
said, hey, fam, you in the pool.
Okay, well.
Oh, but you in the hot tub. Okay, we in the hot tub. Okay. All right, we can get down with it. We in the hot tub now.
Yeah, now I can do the hot tub in this weather.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
All right, this next person here.
My
Hey,
sis.
Queen. We have
Unbiased
LLC saying, hey, fam. What's going on, Unbiased? Welcome in. All right, and then you know what? You know what we have to do?
Yeah.
We gotta praise God. Hey, let's go to listen to teacher. We're listening. Yo, we gonna praise God. We got life at the Logans. We got the Logans in the building.
Yes, that's my sister Chastity.
Right. You already know. And then for this next person who just walked into the establishment, I gotta get real business with you.
Okay, sorry.
When we make this next transaction,
yes,
all right.
Yes.
We're not doing it on credit.
Nope.
We're not doing it on debit.
Nope.
We're doing it on this new currency, all right?
Yeah.
And the beat, I'm just feeling kind of like upbeat now. You know who it is? We got E-Money. E-Money coming through. He said the Love and Live show, but he's on his way to work.
Okay.
He's going to be in the bushes until he gets situated. All right. But we got E-Money in the building. All right. Speaking of money.
Yes.
We got money. Guess who we have? James Money.
Money 615.
James Money 615. Money.
James.
All right, James Money is in the building. 615.
Yeah.
All right, you said hello.
Hey, like I said, last year, I'm telling you. Last year was something. It was something. Last year was a good year, but still.
It was. I feel like it was all right. We could reflect on last year, all right?
Okay.
On this relationship advice. Yeah. I felt like we had a really good year.
We did.
Good year of learning new things.
Yeah.
Good year of meeting a lot of new people.
Oh, we met a lot of new people.
There was downs, but there was also a lot of ups.
There were more ups than downs.
Oh, I would definitely agree with that. And we have to welcome in somebody who's definitely on the up. They're real uppity. We got Prince Daniel. Welcome in, Prince Daniel. How are you doing today?
Welcome in.
Come on, here's your seat. Here at the throne. Okay, welcome in, Prince Daniel. All right. Not only do we have Prince Daniel in here, we got some type of critter rodent. You know,
my favorite cookies.
We got Oreo Mouse. Oreo Mouse saying hello.
Oh, we had
baby dolls.
And baby dolls. We got added baby dolls too. Hey.
I mean, this is the other kind of Oreo Mouse. I mean, you got to get with the program.
I'm trying.
Oreo came through saying hello, Love and Live show. Hello to everyone as well. And then we have somebody who, you want to wake up, get that little caffeine rush.
I've been waiting for my coffee all morning.
You know who it is in the building.
I've been waiting for my coffee all morning.
I mean, we got coffee, we got the machine, and we got Queen Lenora.
All
things that go together. So we got to welcome somebody in. We got TL Coffee. Saying beautiful Love and Live.
Yes.
That's my Taurus Kim right there. She said, Eli, what's going on, T? How you doing?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Everybody said she can't be stopped.
Exactly. Woo.
Okay. Where the money at, James?
That's what I'm saying. We all need that money. I don't know why we ain't got that money yet.
All right, and then House of A said, we in the hot tub. We in the hot tub. Yeah. Vacation, put your legs up real quick. We in the hot tub.
Chilling
we got to get into it.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, it's relationship advice, but relationship advice going into this new year.
Thank you, Tia, because, Eli's been slacking. I don't know, this new year, he has changed up. He did a big change. And then one of the big changes was we don't get coffee.
No caffeine in 2023.
What?
All right. Low caffeine. We're not going to say no caffeine. Low caffeine 2023.
Do you really want to do it?
This is a new movement. All right.
Do you really want to
Queen Lenora, we see how much she's been acting up. And
do you really want to go there?
In this margin, we really want to reduce the rate that she's acting up. Okay, so this is what we want to do here.
Queen needs her coffee. It ain't looking good for
But yeah, so going into 2023, we're speaking relationship advice.
Yeah.
All right, do you feel like there's any changes that you feel like you've seen a lot of in 2023 that people should be making? in their relationships?
In the relationships?
Yeah, you know, like a trend that you may have seen, like just everybody seems to be doing this in their relationship in 2022. So going into 2023, you feel like there's anything that they should drop or try to improve on? It's kind of hard to just say everybody, but you know, you might have a couple of things that you've seen.
Just from the relationships that I can only go off of the relationships that I've been helping.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say the biggest thing that I would tell somebody to do is stop looking at the other person and look at yourself.
Yeah.
We have a good idea what that person has done wrong or right or anything like that. But instead of looking at them, let's look at us and start making a change within ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And don't worry about what they're doing. Just worry about what you're doing and make sure you're being the best person in that relationship that you can be.
I feel that. I feel like that is a big change that a lot of people need to make, and I want to emphasize that a little bit more. But we got to welcome in.
Okay.
All right. Whoa. First of all, we got somebody else in. We got Cole Waltz. He's waltzing in. He said, "Hey, love and live. What's going on, Cole? It's nice seeing you here today. It's nice, beautiful Wednesday. All right, we got Anthony. On the move.
He's on the move.
Said,
he is not standing still.
You know what? It's Anthony on the move. All right. I don't know if you heard about
Anthony.
Anthony.
He ain't standing still. He ain't waiting for nobody.
I don't know if you heard about him, but he's on the move.
He's on the move.
All right, so you better go get him because he's on the move.
Oh, you
better not be trying to get him because what? He's on the move.
He's on the move.
You can't catch up because why? He's on the move. And you know what? That's what's going on. But Umbai said that's a great first question.
Yeah.
But yeah, piggybacking off of what you're saying.
Question. Yeah, okay.
What you're saying, like I feel like that is what I've seen a lot of people do this last year. They might have just been doing it forever, but you know, really highlighted in certain situations last year. I feel like everybody is so quick to point the finger, but not really look at themselves. And like I've heard you say plenty of times when it comes to relationship advice, especially when it is in marriage. I mean, less when you're in marriage, girlfriend, boyfriend type of deal.
Yeah.
But more when you're in marriage, you start making changes yourself. Everything is cause and effect. So you making that change might actually influence your partner to make that same change. So I feel like
it's contagious. That's the way to say it's contagious. It's like, okay.
And not like it's going to guarantee having, but you know, you're going to just you being happy, you rubbing off on them, and
I say it's almost a guaranteed happiness. Not happiness happens. I think it is because I think if you look at even society, if one person is doing one thing and people see it, like everybody starts doing it.
It's a trend,
It is a trend. And I think that's what happens is when you start doing your own thing and stuff like that, your partner's like, okay, so it didn't stop with me. Okay, I'm going to keep going. And it works. Exactly. I'd say it works. It worked for me. Like, you know, when I was frustrated and I wanted to sit there and do a lot of blaming on Chris, I just stopped. And I think I just said, just focus on you. And I just did me. And then at one point I had that conversation is I'm going to do me. You do you. If you want to join me, you'll join me. But I'm not standing here because I can't. I can't stand like this. So you do you and I do me. And we call it a day. And next thing I know, I remember Chris was like, you don't even invite me to go. And I was like, I didn't know you wanted to go. You ain't been going for it. I don't know how long you ain't been going. And it just automatically, because I was going and going, it didn't stop. Like my life didn't stop. And I did what I was supposed to do at home. And then I would just be gone. You couldn't find me at home. I didn't even know what my address was.
And you know, some may say that. Some may say that's nice to hear.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And somebody even said sweet.
Sweet.
One person I know that never said they was nice, but said they were sweet.
Yeah.
It's Sweet Reed. Sweet what? Sweet who? Sweet Reed as who? We got Sweet Reed in the building.
Welcome.
She said, "Hi, Love and Live show," and hi everybody.
Yeah.
How you doing, Sweet Reed? What's going on? Not only do we have a Sweet Reed coming in, we have somebody with an awesome YouTube show.
Yes.
All right, we got Steve Gilmore. All right. What's going on, Steve? Said good evening, peace and blessings to you, Love and Live. What's happening, family?
What's happening?
What's happening, Steve? What's going on? How you doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
So
you doing that moving around again? That's hard.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. We really feeling that. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Oreo saying hello to everybody.
Yeah.
Oreo also came through asking Anthony, since he's on the move, has he moved to the moon yet? You know, has he been to the moon?
Oh, there you go.
But and then we have to welcome
in
Mrs.
Queen Sunkissed.
Exactly, Mrs. My bad, Mrs. Queen Sunkissed.
Get it right. You know
She's
what I mean?
Sunkissed.
Sunkissed.
She said, "Happy New Year. What's going on?
Year.
Nice seeing you in here."
Yes,
Mrs. Queen.
yes.
All right, then we have to welcome in somebody else.
Yes.
All right, this is someone who is just a wonderful content creator on YouTube. You know, got a lot of family.
Yes.
You know, be handling a bit. You know, let me just cut it all out. We
go
got Katrina Barber. What's going on, Katrina?
Welcome in, Katrina
nice
Barber.
Seeing you here. She said, "Hey, Queen Lenore and Elia."
Yeah.
All right, nice seeing you in here. Miss Queen Sunkissed said, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
No, thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
You're
All
welcome.
of us say thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So what did you say for your first one, online one, for relationship?
Well, because I kind of did feel what you mean. Like everybody, I see a lot of people pointing the finger, and I see a lot of people like really doubling down on that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like they don't ever really want to step out of that.
Mm-mm.
So when they do the wrong, it's okay to be wrong. But then when somebody else do the wrong, then it's like, you know, you got your own kind of double standard. Exactly. So I think that's what I'll branch off and say. I feel like there's like a double standard. Yeah. And people are sticking with that. Yeah. Because it's okay when they do it and it's not okay. But I don't think they also look at it as when they do it. They forget what they did. They forget what they did. And they assume you should forget what they did, but they don't need to forget what you did. Exactly. It's okay for you know that mentality. If it's okay for me to do something, it's not okay for you. Exactly. But then it might not be intentional, like you said, because they might just forget all the stuff that they do. Yeah, you don't harp on the stuff that you do wrong. Exactly. They'll highlight the stuff that you do. So we gotta change that. That's a good one. I like that one. We have to welcome in somebody. You know, you got to craft your relationship. All right. Oh yes. I'm about to be a crafter. And somebody who enjoys crafting. Yes. And who does a great job over on her channel is Craftable Things. What's going on, Craftable Things? She said, "Hey y'all, we got Craftable Things in here." She's a wonderful energy. Yeah. Thank you for coming through. We also have to welcome in. You know, he used to have 2022 going into 2023. Yeah. You know, he had to drop that part. You know, it's a new year. He just dropped the year out of his name in general. All right, we got the Daniel channel. He said, "What up, Love and Live? What's going on, Daniel channel? What's going on, Daniel? Hope you're having a good day so far." So, yeah, I feel like that is something that kind of needs to be changed a little bit going into 2022. Yeah. Just for everyone, you know, like, I feel, you know, obviously not everybody's going to make that change, but people should be a little bit more conscious of what they're doing when it comes to themselves. Exactly. And because that's a hard thing. I mean, like, you know, I can do something wrong, and then when I want to be forgiven, I want to be forgiven. But then if you do something wrong, then I want to hold it hostage. Exactly. And now that determines our relationship because you did it wrong, and that's unfair. And I feel like it all comes down to that mentality of treat people the way you want to be treated, and not the way. And so you know, so many people are like, they know they don't want to be treated that way. Yeah. But they will go with that action. Oh yeah. And I mean, it's we all do to some extent, but it's like some people are extra sensitive. The ones that usually are really mean or whatever, they're the most sensitive. Exactly. And they don't want it to come back on them because they're so sensitive. And then that carries on in a relationship, and at one point, people just don't care. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. And then, you know, that's the last thing you want is somebody not care. Yeah. Ooh, both of y'all. I see somebody in the chat named Juju. Yes, and we also have C, and they. Together they make some type of family. What kind of family? We got JC family. Juju, my boy C-Mac, what's going on? We got JC family. They said, "Hey fam, what's going on, JC?" Yes. All right, they said, "Chat fam, hello as well." Hello. All right, they're tapping in with everybody. Everybody's tapping in. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But we appreciate all y'all for coming out here. Yeah. Like I said, this is the first relationship advice of 2023. You started off really good and strong today. We were bringing in a new year. Yeah. All right. We're turning a new leaf. And I don't know what tree it fell from. Oh, but it's turning. It's turned. All right. It's getting turned for sure. So, yeah. Do you have any... Well, actually, we could ask the people in the chat. All right. We're going to bring this message up for all of y'all. You can ask a relationship-related question if you like. Yes. All right, that's what we got going on over here. So go ahead and do that. Yes. But yeah.
Well, I have one. We kind of was discussing it earlier today, and it's people taking advantage of people. And not knowing that they're taking advantage of. I feel like they might not know they're taking advantage.
You feel
because
like
they don't feel like they just feel like it's a normal thing, and then they expect it from you, but it's actually they're not thinking about how the other person may feel.
And like I could kind of understand that. I feel like the whole thing has shifted since I say like the Renaissance period.
Yeah,
and we have to welcome in my Renaissance grandma. How you doing? How you doing? She said, "Hey everybody, what's going on, my Renaissance grandma?" Yes. All right. So on a more serious note, I do feel like a lot of people do that. But for me, I just kind of look at like myself in that situation.
Okay.
I know that like going through life, there's probably a lot of situations where I would be taking things for granted.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you take things for granted so much, you begin to form that like, I don't know, that reliance on it. Like it's always there.
Yeah.
Like one thing that is always good for parents to instill is survival, all that stuff that you need. Because when they're gone, they're gone. You might not have no support system, right? So I feel like when people continue to rely, then let's say that parent is gone.
Yeah.
Then they have, they fall into a depression. They can't sustain themselves. It's like everything is hitting them at once. All the things in life impact them at once. And in a similar way, when you're doing that, like it could be a small or large action. I feel like that's blown up to the extreme. But you bring it smaller and you say, hey, every time this person comes around, I give them $1.
Yeah.
All right. And they just come to expect that $1. Well, now when I'm broke, they still are going to be expecting that $1.
Okay.
So if I'm neglected and they're neglected, it doesn't work. But then this whole analogy just messed it up.
Okay, so I'm just going to give up an analogy because I'm going to just, I don't know. Okay, so say that you are helping a friend. Like, okay, I'm going to go with the crafting community. I'm helping you with some sublimation paper or some thread or some fabric or something like that. And because I have a whole bunch here. And so anytime you get low or you're missing, you don't feel like going to the store to get it, you can come over here and get it from me.
Yeah.
And as I'm, helping you, you just it's not like you're purposely using or taking advantage of something you do. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm out of the so-and-so fabric that I need. And you go, oh dang, that's messed up.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel what you mean.
Oh, that's messed up.
I feel like
oh, girl, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
And then this is the kicker. You should ask somebody.
Yeah, you should ask somebody.
You should ask somebody as they just bought a brand new fabric or thread or paper or whatever. They got the stuff. They got the stuff, but they're not thinking in their mind to offer it to you or give it to you, even though you constantly go to them to get it. And that's kind of like where we could, and I think we all probably might have done it subconsciously and not paid attention. But it's like, then when they decide not to give it to you, it's like, wow.
Oh, your mouth said, wow, you do, Miss Lenore?
Well, I didn't want to say nothing. I ain't got nothing like that, but you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
But as a relationship, you think you would think about that person. But sometimes I don't think people are being selfish. I just think sometimes it's just not in their mind, and it's not even in their mind to offer it because they're not even. That's not their character to share or be giving like that. So it's not something that's constantly in their mind. If you ask for it, they'll probably be like, here, or I don't have enough to share with you.
I get what you mean.
Either way it goes.
Well, we got to welcome in somebody that we met today.
We met them
today. I mean, we kind of knew half of them. We knew their other side.
Oh,
we met the other half of them
today. Okay.
We have to welcome in. You what?
You know.
We got you new in the building. Now, if something you guys might not know about
you might not know about
you can meet, at it again.
Yeah, you gotta go at it again. If you don't go at it again, you won't meet.
Yeah, but
you know, be at it again.
You know,
but you knew comes around the YT street.
Exactly, and you knew go stream it live on her channel.
Yeah,
and makes videos on her channel,
and then goes
to other people's lives. She's a wonderful
But then
character.
when you go to at it again,
you know,
it's
the other side.
It's the other side, and you got to deal with it.
So we have to welcome in somebody else. All right, it's the J.
Yeah,
we got the J Jordan. He said, "How are you doing today, Love and Live Show?" He said he liked and shared this out. We appreciate the love.
We appreciate. You
Oil
know,
myself.
That he's gonna wear a shirt on. You know,
2023, all shirts.
Even though I fought about it, I fought it.
You can fight as much as you want.
It didn't work.
I think it's stuck. You know,
my petition. Nobody signed it.
Nobody signed the petition.
Okay, I didn't make it.
Something's got to give in this situation,
well, you know.
And it seems like it's
part of the relationship advice that I have to accept.
That Jay Jordan is taking a part of his identity and leaving it in 2022.
Yeah, he's doing a whole new year.
Now, what you were saying when it comes to that is, I feel like when you have any type of relationship, even meeting a stranger, there's certain like standards and things that you set.
Yeah.
So you have certain expectations from each other.
Exactly.
And as you become closer, however you push the needle, that's how you go. Like you might have some friends where, we're going to have a good time. A more serious friend where we're talking, maybe a business oriented friend. You have all those different type of things. So when you have a relationship, you giving and that person taking, I think that is kind of like, you can't really expect them to think to give to you. Like it just doesn't come. It might not come to that person, especially when the relationship goes in that direction for so long.
Yeah.
Like everybody's different. Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's different, but in a lot of situations, if you form that, like, just say you see a rich person, right?
Yeah.
And it's like the rich person asking you for money. The rich person has money.
Yeah.
But every time they see you, they give you money.
Yeah.
So you're like, that's every time I come around, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
So for them to ask for something, they're like, what's going on?
But that's not the concept that I'm saying. You don't put
exactly.
See, you put it in a different dialogue.
I feel like
we all on the same boat, and we should be kind of helping each other regardless, and having that inner spectrum of love for one another to choose to help each other.
You got a baker, right?
Your stories have been jacking up.
Exactly.
So I don't know what to say.
We're going anywhere with the analogy. You got a baker.
Hear these analogies.
Okay, you got a baker.
Okay.
You're a bakery.
I'm a baker.
All right, so now all they see you as is the bakery.
Yes.
Okay, so now you're the bakery. Why are you asking? You should have everything. You're just a bakery. That my transaction for you is I buy the bread. That's what's going on. So you give me the bread. We're both happy. We're having a good time.
Okay.
Now, you needing anything is irrelevant to you giving the bread. It's just a one way.
That is not the analogy we're going with.
We're in the bakery right now, okay?
No, we're not doing this analogy. This is horrible.
We got the cookies, we got the bread, we got it all. Okay? We got the whole bakery.
Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Snap out of it.
Nah, the first one that you made was the best analogy I've said so far.
Sweet
Reed said, I want some oatmeal cookies from the bakery.
Is something going wrong with his brain?
I think I got a little sidetracked. I was trying to get to the bakery. I think that's what
it wasn't nothing about the bakery.
No, I said I want to go to the bakery.
Well, then take it back to the bakery. It's up the street. Okay, so my thing is literally, just be cautious. If somebody's always there helping you out and supporting you or being kind to you, then make sure that if they ever in need, that you can see with your eyes to help them. Or they say, listen, they might not want to ask. It might not be something they do because they're always been known as giving.
Yeah.
But be mindful to give back when they need it or something like that. It's not like they're doing it for tick for tat. But sometimes when you feel like you're alone, when like I give to everybody and nobody ever gets back, that is a problem because now that's causing issues within that person's soul.
Exactly.
And you don't want to cause issues. You want to be just as giving as a person.
But how you feel when...
And it might be you giving in a different way. Like that person is giving something to you, but you're giving something mentally to them. be mindful in that direction is the best way that I can say it. Because sometimes you just never know.
I mean, the best way I could say it is like every relationship is kind of transactional in a way.
Yeah.
You give and take. It doesn't matter how much you give and how much you take. I feel like you should always be giving. Just like you're on the receiving end, it might not be forever, it might not be in the same way, but treat every relationship as give and take. I do things for you, you do things for me. They might not be the same, they might not be of the same value.
Yeah.
But there's small and big things that you can do. Just like this past Christmas season. So many people are giving gifts. Not everybody can give gifts or high value gifts. But it's the fact that they give you a thoughtful gift or something like that that you really remember that you need. It could have been like you said before, it could have been a Dollar Tree gift.
Yeah.
You said you can give any value gift as long as it's thoughtful. You give that Dollar Tree gift, that person will be pleased.
Yeah.
They could buy you the Louis Vuitton, the car, whatever. But you give them that gift, they can still be pleased. They'll understand that.
Okay.
It really is give and take. That's all I can really say when it comes to that.
Oriel says, I want some cookies too. I feel you. He got everybody one cookie. Sweet Reed says, some people, I can't read it.
She says, some people just want you to win. I have a cousin who's a good friend to everyone.
And that's awesome. And like I said, but your cousin needs a good friend.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I think
that's so. As she's being a good friend to everybody, she's gonna need somebody to be a good friend to her. And if she needs something from somebody, they should be saying, "Oh, let me help," because she's been such a good friend. Not because, I'm only doing it because she was a good friend, but I want to help her just as much. I might can't do what she could do, but I could go over there and give you the Dollar Tree gift.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
All right, and then we have to. Well, I don't even know if this is a welcome because I didn't see this person's text before. So anyway, we welcome in Journey with Kiki. Journey with Kiki.
Oh, welcome in.
She kicking off this new year.
Sweet.
We appreciate the love and the donation.
Definitely.
She said, the Love and Live Show. I love you all. Hello, everyone in the chat. Happy New Year. Can't stay here at work. Love and live. Okay, thank you. We appreciate you, Journey with Kiki.
And I hear a message
and
coming
I'm hearing
through.
Kiki. What are you also saying?
You are so sweet.
I don't know. Kiki, what's going on?
Ain't nothing free about us.
Thank you. We truly appreciate you.
Yes, we do. We
truly
appreciate it. You didn't really. Thank you so much.
All right. So I feel like we kind of got
with that.
We got over with that. We came to a conclusion, you know.
We
went from the bakery to the rich man, but you came through with a nice analogy. I feel like I complimented it nice at the end.
Yeah.
It took that full circle to get to where we needed to go.
Yeah.
But anyway, Prince Daniel came through and he said, when do you feel like is the right time to introduce your spouse to your friends and family?
Well, I'm going to say right when you know this is the person you want your spouse, that means you're married.
Nah.
Relationship. I feel like the best time is when you feel like I'm ready to really get to the next level with this person.
Yeah.
And you want your family and friends to get to know this person. So because they're going to see things that you can't see.
Exactly.
And you might have to weed out the personalities of the people in your family and friends. There's going to be some people that are overly protected. So you just got to know what to pick from what they say or not. But I do think it's very important to introduce this person into your world before you go too much to the next level, because usually when you get to the next level, then there's another level after that that's like a proposal, and you want to make sure that everybody's kosher. Now everybody ain't gonna be kosher, but again, that's when you pay attention to their personality.
Absolutely.
I think it's something that need to be quick.
Yeah. You say you feel like it needs to be quick or what?
Like, because most people don't date long. They date for 5 seconds and then they're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then they moved in with each other like 5 minutes later. And so it moves fast. So I'm thinking like you need to hurry up and introduce so people can get to know this person before you put too much investment into this person.
Yeah.
You don't want to put that much investment into somebody and then find out like, I don't want to be with you.
Exactly.
You don't love my family.
I feel like that's kind of the worry too.
Yeah.
Like some people would be like, oh, am I really feeling this person? Yeah. Then they just zoom past, like you said, doing all those things. So I do feel like once you feel like you can take it seriously to some extent.
But see, people take it seriously fast. I mean, like,
I mean,
so you
whatever,
slow on some stuff, but everybody
whatever
else
your
like,
extent is seriously, then that's when they should be over.
Be right before you need to have them.
I feel. How do you feel about meeting like a bunch of? Because I got family members and stuff. They're always bringing a different person each time, so it becomes to the point like, how do you know which one is serious or not? And then
I watch. I'm one of those watchers. Like, I'm gonna watch your body language. I'm gonna watch how you treat the person that I'm there. My family member or my friend. I'm gonna see how you treat that person. I'm gonna see y'all's reaction, and I want to see y'all more than once or twice because I need to really read off different emotions. Like when you're around this side of the family, when you're around this side of the family, these friends is around. I want to know what you really, really like because then I can say, watch your back. You can do what you want to do. Yeah. But watch your back because this person ain't really for you like you think that person is. Or that person is a good person. I mean, this is as much as I got out of it. That person's kind of cool. Because, I look at that. I look at that a lot in relationships. And
I feel like that is really something you have to look at. Yeah, but I feel like all those smaller things get amplified as the relationship continues. So it might be years down the line, and all of a sudden it's full blown. You're like, where did it come from?
Exactly. Like,
and it's been there the whole time.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So you said her partner in crime is coming in.
Yeah, she said.
But that was a good question, Prince Daniel, because I think people don't do that, and they miss out on, like, some people. Like, I'm gonna say, like, for me as a mother, I'm judgmental when it comes to my kids' girlfriends or boyfriends. But also, I don't get in it. I stand back and I really watch. It's not a vocal judgment. No, I'm just like, I gotta see what's going on here.
Let's see how this plays out.
And I'll let you I'll let that person make all kinds of mistakes without jumping and biting them and stuff. Because I want you gonna make it big. Because pretty soon, my kids is gonna see what you do, and I didn't have to say nothing. I didn't have to tell you to get rid of them because I just watched.
I feel that. I mean. That's all you could do. Get the popcorn and watch, Don't just watch, get the popcorn
Sweet
too.
Said I watch and listen too. Exactly.
Sweet Ree know the deal.
Exactly.
She's probably very seasoned at it.
Yes, she is.
But Prince Daniel come through and said, they make me want cookies.
I know. What is all these cookies
I understand
about?
the idea of it. Yeah, okay. But now we have Blind Guy, his wife, and their live coming through saying, cancel all useless investments in 2023. Yeah. This channel is a good investment, y'all.
Thank you.
We appreciate it, Blind Guy.
Love you guys. Corey and LaQuita.
Exactly, Corey and LaQuita. You know what? We're not gonna say deuces, but we're gonna say something like a message that Blind Guy and his wife are saying. What's going on? What is
Nothing free about us.
Thank you, Corey,
so
Blind Guy, his wife,
and
like I said, cancel all useless investments in 2023. Yeah, and apparently they pictured us as a good investment.
That's what I'm saying.
We appreciate the love.
Thank you so much for the love.
All right.
Yes.
We have Riza M.
Welcome in, Riza M.
Welcome in. Nice seeing you here. I've never seen you before, so welcome in. We have to welcome him now. All right. We've got Blind Guy, his wife, and their...
do it again. Okay.
Blind Guy, his wife, and their life. Thank y'all for coming through.
I love appreciate it. I really do.
I mean, that is one of the channels I say you get up and actually do go to.
Yeah, I remember my husband last week was like, you did not go to Blind Guy. I was like, I did not get up. I did not wake up.
Blind Guy.
I didn't start waking up.
They said, "From me, my money." We appreciate the love.
I'm gonna have Corey on there breaking some lyrics out because Corey be rapping.
He just said he's new. All right,
well, welcome in, and thank you for coming to our channel. We appreciate you so much,
Rita. Appreciate it. We do.
And if you guys have a relationship question, please type it in there because the lie is ready.
The House of X threw us back in the pool.
I thought back in the hot tub.
It was good. I thought we was in the hot tub. What's going on?
How did we get in the pool from the hot tub?
From the pool to the hot tub, and
we don't have to talk about this relationship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought we was good.
Relationship advice. We got to talk about the house.
I really thought we was good, but it seems like they just added it again. Something like At It Again Media. Welcome in, At It Again. She said, hello, Love and Live Show, Maz, and everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out at it again. We had a good time on your panel earlier today.
Yes, we did.
All right, well, once
they
again,
are hilarious over there.
Exactly. It was foolishness, straight foolishness. Blind guy, his wife, they're like saying, hey, everyone, I was supposed to listen and lurk so I can work. But hey, y'all.
Hey.
All right, blind guy's wife saying hello to everybody.
You guys want to learn about some entrepreneurship and stuff?
I feel like
any like investments and all that. That's a good channel.
Going into 2023, one of the things that you should do, make note of, is at least watch Blind Guy's Wife. Watch the replay or something, because they have some good information that a lot of people don't know. Exactly. I've learned some good stuff from Blind Guy, his wife, in their life. Now, I might not apply it yet, but it's going to be applied in the future. And
Prince Daniel said, pass the collection plate. Like, thank you, Prince Daniel.
Please, it's time for offering.
Yes.
All right, we gotta welcome somebody else in here.
Okay, here we go.
All right, we got Makeup Mom and Son. They said hi there. Here, but in the background network. All right,
I feel you. Thank you. Yes, we appreciate you.
Reza M said, are you guys mom and son? No.
No, we auntie and nephew.
And favorite nephew, yeah.
No, we're not favorite nephew.
Yes.
If I'm not favorite auntie, there's no favorite nephew.
Let's not get too political.
Then why you bring it up?
I was just.
She just asked. It was auntie and nephew.
It's not a she. See, look, obviously you're wrong.
I'm sorry.
Especially when it comes to the favorite nephew part. You know I'm the favorite nephew. No, but anyway, let's step out of the politics.
We're in relationship.
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
in relationship.
Prince Daniel said church
doors are open.
So we can't be arguing like this.
Exactly. Let's not do that in the house.
And that's a good relationship question right there. Is that right there?
What?
The proper way to argue.
Okay, let's do that.
That one's a hard one. I've been watching people argue, and I've been in battles in this relationship advice with people in their arguments. And the thing about it is, when you're arguing, you really do need to listen to each other.
Exactly.
I know people say communication first, but if you're not listening to each other, you cannot communicate correctly.
That's true. I mean, what are you supposed to do? If you're not listening, you just got something to say. So when you just got something to say, why even hear the other person? Just say what you got to say. But then when you say it, you feel unfulfilled and you feel like, this and that.
They're not paying attention because they're thinking about a rebuttal to what you said from the first sentence or the first word. They ain't even listening all the way clearly.
But I think really when it comes down to is when it comes to arguments, because it's sometimes it's less of the topic at hand, but more about how it's brought. Some people bring it like start off very aggressive.
Yes.
Like, you did this.
Yeah.
You know, then it goes into, now I'm trying to put myself on the defense. Then it's an offense, defense, back and forth type of thing. So I think it's that initiation that a lot of people get caught on. Because you can always have a conversation about something.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, big or small. I feel like somebody can be wind down to be more reasonable and talk about it.
Yeah, well,
but I think it's about how we initiate those conversations.
You got to initiate it correctly. But sometimes you got to understand, if somebody is upset, their initial is to yell. If that's something, and if you know that by dealing with their relationship, and you've been in a relationship with them, so you know how they are. So if they come yelling at you, just step back, stop listening to the yell, and listen to what the issue is, and then calm the conversation back down. And then the question is, how do you calm the conversation back down? So while this person is yelling, and you let them yell, and I used to do this in when I used to do phone calls. I wanted to say telemarketing, but it wasn't telemarketing. When people called in and they would call in yelling and frantic, and I would let them to get it all out, and then I would say in such a calm voice, well, this is how it goes. And you stay calm no matter what. What we want to do is we feel like somebody's punking us or challenging us. So then we want to yell back, and then the conversation is no longer there. But if you could just let that person vent, get it all out, because then you probably can understand why they're mad. Because, you know, when you're mad, you don't really go straight to the topic. So they're around the bush, and then you can finally hear it and go, Oh, well, the reason
Exactly.
that I put the cat outside was because the cat decided to tear up everything, and I was teaching them a lesson not to tear up anything, and I wasn't going to leave the cat out there long. I just wanted the cat to understand that you're not tearing up in the house. And I'm sorry if that really
No, sorry, not at all. I'm sorry that.
no,
But it is how you
that's
should bring it.
that's how you should bring it into a
I feel like
conversation.
there is a de-escalation, like at that point, because that initiation, right?
Yeah.
But whatever you do next, determines where the conversation is going to go. Because somebody could yell at you forever. They eventually going to get tired of it though, because all right, I'm saying all this stuff, and this person still want to be calm. Like then they might be mad that you're trying to be calm about it.
Yeah,
but then that gives them more
like
time.
You don't care, then I'm upset, and then you say in your calm voice, I care, but I can't interrupt you because you're yelling.
You're not even giving me no time to talk
right now. So I'm waiting for my turn to talk. Because if I interrupt you, you're gonna say I'm being rude.
Risa said, very beautiful auntie and nephew relationship.
Oh,
that's because I'm the favorite one.
No, he's
but
not.
Yeah. So we also have to welcome in. Well, we're gonna get to that, but we got to welcome somebody in. All right.
Okay. Let's see.
Because you're gonna, you don't want to lose your name, do you?
No.
All right. We got Sandra Clark, aka
Booby.
Welcome in. She said, "Hey, sis, sizzling strawberry and bro panda."
Bro panda. I mean, bro panda. I hope I keep saying
not the broke. It's 2023. Broke Panda was 2022. It's a new year.
I can't get broke.
All right, it's bro, not broke.
I think it's from broke spade, broke panda.
Yeah, but we're not gonna break the panda. Nothing is broke about this panda.
Okay.
All right, so welcome in, Sandra. Welcome in, Sandra. She's acting up. At it again, say you two just vibe perfectly.
Oh, thank you
for the compliment. We appreciate that. But then at it again,
you and your people at your channel.
Yeah, exactly. That was a perfect vibe when everything was just it was crazy. It was a hectic vibe, but it flowed. At it again, so I believe that is a discussion that should be had prior to getting serious. I got a list of do's and don'ts. All right, I got a list of do's and won't accept. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing is, if people know how you are in the beginning of the relationship, that's cool. But sometimes, like you've already been in a relationship and you've been used to doing this, and now you got to change up. That's the hard part because people are always in their feelings. So they're like, you're not going to talk to me any kind of way. And, and then they jump back into it. I'm one of those people that I can yell and I can argue really well. So I've been doing this new thing where I just shut up. Because sometimes God be in my ear, shut up.
I'm telling you, Queen Lenore
my feelings be hurt.
Queen Lenore can argue. I've seen Queen Lenore not even want to argue, but then all of a sudden start arguing. I'm like, where did this come from?
It's in my mind.
And then sometimes, this is when you know she's bored. She'll start trying to argue with you for no reason.
When I'm bored?
Yes, when you're bored. I didn't know if you realize that, but you start you start just like something silly. You'll be like, Elias, something. Like, how do you feel about this? Well, why do you feel like that? Because it just be something silly. It's just what you do. So I know in a heated situation, especially with Queen Lenore, she'll say some things and be like, what? And it would catch you. And you know how you thinking like, dang, she really just said that to me?
Oh, yeah,
so, her.
It just flies in my mouth.
Her putting the muzzle on the gun,
it's been hard. And, and people be challenging that. And I'm like, you want the old school in order to come out, you better watch out. But I've learned, like, God just tells me to shut up. And I just sit there and shut up. And then I'll say what I say. And then I just shut up. Because sometimes that's what you need. Because after you say what you say, I'll tune you out. So now you're just talking to yourself. I don't know what you said.
That's something she can also do really well.
Yeah. I don't know
do not
what
disturb.
You said.
She got the built-in do not disturb mode. And it will just go.
Because once God told me to shut up, I have to not listen to you. Because if I listen, I won't listen to God who told me to shut up. So I just say, boom, I ain't got nothing to say. I just shut up and there ain't no words coming out my mouth.
And then for everybody in the chat, JC family saying hello to everyone. They sorry if they didn't say hello back because they're driving.
JC family be working.
They always be busy. They got to get ready for the next flight. You know how it goes.
They be working.
At it against it. Facts Love and Live show.
Yeah, you just got to.
All right, and this next person is Unleashed, and we got to welcome them.
What?
Welcome them in. It is
the Unleashed Crafter. Hey, Sissy.
We had a good time on her movie night.
Oh, yeah.
little bit before.
Yeah,
New
check out
Year's.
the movie night.
The movie night, you gotta pull up to that. You know, not enough people came to the last one. She's gonna keep everybody posted.
Yeah, so check out her community tab on that because that movie night was on point.
It was, but she also got a lot of good things, and she's been really taking her channel.
I'm loving
more seriously.
I'm loving it.
She's doing more uploads and handling business.
Yeah,
so
don't play with her.
Check out the Unleashed Crafter and welcome in. Not only she's unleashed,
she's
a crafter. All right, we got you new coming in saying, yeah, but what if you put the cow outside and then the dog attacks it?
Well, see, that's why the argument grew and exploded because it was like, well, you ain't making no sense. The cat is getting attacked by the dog. And then that's when you have to apologize and say, I am so sorry. I was just thinking about the furniture. I wasn't thinking about the life of the cat. and I was wrong. But then, you never know. You might have one of those cats that be checking the dog. Like, what? You never know. And so that might not have been a problem. But, sometimes we do stupid stuff trying to fix another problem. And you just have to understand. Sometimes you just have to say, you know what? I apologize. And it's a sincere, not a smart mouth one.
Yeah.
But I apologize because I wasn't thinking about that. That wasn't something that was on my mind. But, take ownership. If you're wrong, and a lot of people don't want to take ownership, they just want the blame to be on somebody else.
Yeah, I mean that's
and
one
they
thing
never
I feel
want to
like.
take the ownership of it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But that's something I feel like a lot of people don't see. Like you don't see that you're doing it, but you really got to swallow the pride sometimes. Just be
swallow
like,
that pride.
And that is a hard pill to swallow.
Woo!
That's a horse
pill.
That's
one of big old pills like this. Like you need to cut them suckers up in a whole bunch of pieces.
You might have to do it in a couple doses.
I gotta apologize that I'm wrong. Oh no.
Sandra said, not broke pants. This is strawberry.
I'm sorry.
I'm rolling. You acting up already.
I know. I can't keep it right. I'm
right.
Okay, well, that is
again, so I approached an argument in that manner, and then the aggressor just got more mad at her being calm.
Yeah.
And she got called all kind of names as a result of that.
And then, you know what I do when somebody wants to disrespect me and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
They're now put in a different circle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you can't even come to me no more until you apologize and you understand that will never happen again. And let me tell you a story of why I say something like that. And me and my husband got in an argument. It was before we got married.
Mm-hmm.
We got in this big argument. And he was like, fine, you're right then. And I was like, I'm not even trying to be right. What are you talking about? I just want you to understand my point of view. I'm not trying to be right in this conversation.
That's not the goal.
That was not my goal. And he was like, I gotta go. And he hung up the phone in my face.
Mm-hmm.
So me was like, I know he didn't hang up in the phone in my face. So then I talked to his mom. I was like, I know he didn't hang up the phone in my face. And she was like, calm down. No, I got something. So I packed my clothes. We went to my mama's house. We went out. I didn't come until 5 o'clock in the morning. Came in with the bed, went to sleep, woke up, and took him to work. And he was wah, 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 all in my ear. Won a whole argument. It was because I was tired. I came in at 5.
Yeah.
He had to be at work at like 8. I was tired. So then wah, 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 wah. And I just looked at him and said, if you ever in your life hang up in my face again, if you think that was a problem, you haven't seen nothing yet. And I'm going to tell you to this day, and it's 23 going on 24 years, he has never hung up the phone in my face again. Sometimes if it's just smooth, I'm going to tell you once, I'm going to show you, you're going to get a punishment. You're going to deal with that punishment until I'm ready for that punishment to be over. And if we're going to argue about it, well, you're going to argue because I'm not going to argue and I'm going to say calmly. I'm not going to raise my voice. So if you don't hear me because you yelling, that's on you because I said what I said and you better figure out what I said. And that's it. And sometimes you have to do that. You have to make a stand. Sometimes what we do is we say, if you say it again, that's it. No, he said it the first time. That was it. It's gone. Say what you want. And the other people who want to come in and disrespect me in any kind of way, I don't have to ever see you. Exactly. And I don't understand why people got the phone and they feel like they have to always answer it. I will look at the phone ring like this. Or I was silent it. Oh, I don't feel like hearing this noise. And I was silent it. But I don't have to answer a phone. Yeah. And I think sometimes if we understand where your placement is, you can put somebody in check. Like you call me out my name. One thing I never had to worry about Chris ever doing, but if you ever call me out my name, you'll see a different side and it won't be nice. And I'm not going to yell and I'm not going to scream. But I promise you, you'll never call me out my name again.
And then we also have to welcome in on that note, because I feel like she wrapped that up perfectly.
Oh,
we have to welcome in Precious Pieces.
Welcome in.
We got Precious Pieces
how
in
you
here.
Doing, my sweetie?
Nicole, how you doing?
Yes.
She said, "Hey y'all, how you doing, Precious Pieces?
How you doing?
Nice seeing you in here today." And we have formerly known as Chronos.
Yes.
Now he's known as Musa Gaming. He said, "Happy New Year, everyone." New Year. What's going on? How you doing? Musa. I gotta get used to saying that.
Musa, I know.
It's a thing I gotta get used to. All right.
I be still stuck on Chronos, so I'm sorry.
All right. Unleashed Cracker said, "Thank you." And then we have to welcome in somebody here as well. It's Together We Break Chains Production.
Oh,
break every chain. Break every chain. We
open up the church. Welcome in. Break every chain. Break every chain.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. What I mean. Y'all know. I like that. Together We Break Chain Production.
It's a production.
Let's do
Put it together and call it
I want to be a part. Where's my script? I want to be a part.
What are we producing here?
Yeah.
We need to start the production.
Yes,
all right?
we do.
We got Musa saying smack that like button on the screen.
Yes.
Okay. And backhanded if you have to.
That's right. Did you hear him? Don't play around.
But Sandra, she came through with this wonderful question. All right. She said, "I have a question. How do you feel about your partner having a friendship with a person of the opposite sex? So how do you feel about platonic relationships with your partner and them having friends?"
I really feel like if it's I want to say right. It's an open friendship, then yes. Mm-hmm. And the reason I say because there's an open and there's close friendships. Like I have some friends, that's a lie. I used to have some friends like where me and my best friend, and it was a female, but whatever. It was just us. So we had different codes and we talked, and we could talk in front of you and you wouldn't even know what we talking about. You be talking about what you think you heard, but we already talking about something else. That's to me a closed relationship.
Yeah.
So if you have an opposite sex relationship with somebody else, that it would have to be an open conversation. There ain't no secret code. There ain't nothing. Because let me tell you, no matter how cool and close you guys are, there's going to be a point in time where you're going to think that person stepped out of line.
Yeah.
And then you're going to look at that person like you want my man. Or
exactly.
You want my woman. So it needs to be a straight open conversation. When you guys on the phone, it's a straight open conversation. Oh, she said such and such. Oh, that's what she said. Tell her I said such and such. Let me put it on speaker. Yeah. And we all had that conversation. And I walk out the room and do my thing. I come back in the room and do my thing. And there's nothing being secret. Like the subject ain't changed and all that. I'm all for it.
I'm gonna say this when it comes
I'm also saying it has to be an old relationship.
You have to say it's old? Okay. I'll say it has to be old as well. Okay, I'm gonna say this, right?
It's confusing you.
I'm gonna say when you get into a relationship and it's like a really committed relationship, very serious, all that, I feel like every relationship that you have from that point on, it's kind of like, that you have to factor in the other person. Yeah. Especially when it comes to marriage. I mean, you should already been factored on the step to marriage. But, but some people don't. But, if you got to get that situated, you got to get that situated. That's here nor there. But I feel like it does become both of you guys as friend to a way, or at least acquaintance to the other person. Like they kind of have an understanding of who they are. They're around enough. If you guys are friends, you're going to have this person around your partner a lot. And like you said, it should never be I have to check your phone and see this is the message. Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna be in that type of relationship.
Exactly. Not even in that type of relationship. I'm just saying it should never be in that situation, I know what you mean. Where it's like, they called and I answered the phone and they was talking about this, that, and the other. It should never be nothing like that. It should be like she said. You should be able to put it on speaker. Everybody having a good time. It's really both of y'all friends at that point. Yeah. Whether you like that person or not. I mean, if you don't like that person, it might not work. But I'm just saying. Yeah, and then that's all different good or bad terms with that person. Yeah. You should still have that idea that
and be prepared that there might be some conversation like she might not want to be telling everybody at this moment and stuff like that. And can you handle that? That's where you really need to be trusting your mate. More than anything, you need to trust your mate. But understand, I speak for women, and women can get mad at me, but women are very sneaky and conniving. So we can read if that woman might have an undercover feeling for you. Me and Kate, men be like, no, she don't really like. We've been friends for years. Yeah, but she been wanting you for them years too. So, or now she looking at how you treat me and she wants you. You know, it could be anything. So be careful and prepared for that. But I think relationships is cool. And the reason I say not the new ones, because the new ones should be a relationship with both of y'all.
I think that like, from there on out, it don't matter what it is.
Yeah, it's a both of y'all relationship. But the one that's just coming in and that's your friend and y'all been friends for a long time,
exactly. And I can get behind that, and I feel like it really does come to the person as well.
Yeah, because I had male friends when I met Chris, and I can't find them right now. I couldn't tell you where they were. But we always had inappropriate conversations. And so we knew, like, when I probably, and it was never nothing said. But when you get in a serious relationship, it's like, oh, we can't have
let me step away from that. Yeah,
because I don't know how to talk to. That's just how we talk. And that would be disrespectful for why she got this man. And so I think our relationship just slowly split. It never was an angry. It wasn't I pushed him away because I had this man or anything. It just we just
see the difference. Just kind of like
because we,
if you need me, you can call. You got my number. You can call. But it's not like I'm at your house.
Because we be, and then when he start drinking, it really get inappropriate, and I'll be like, ooh, you can't stop a drunk person. Once a day drunk, that's it. You can't stop them. So.
Oreo Mouse said, right, Miss Lenora? I agree. Same here.
Yeah, okay, good.
I hear that. JC Family said, want to buy Love and Live Show a coffee? No problem. Here you go. Buy me a coffee.
Buy me a coffee.
We appreciate that. We'll be right back after this message.
Oh, yes.
That was brought to you by a YouTuber near you.
Welcome to the Love and Live Show.
Would you like to buy us a coffee?
Yes. Okay, so we are launching our Buy Me a Coffee page.
It's a Buy Me a Coffee. You know you want to make the queen real happy.
A coffee.
A Buy Me a Coffee gets you a membership.
That membership.
And you can be cool and fly like that.
All the funds that you donate on our Buy Me a Coffee page is coming directly towards things that we do on the channel.
Yeah.
Helping us do things like what?
Giveaways, contests, blessings. There's all kinds of stuff.
Buy that. Better try that. Better come on through. I know you like that. All right. Oreo Mouse said, phone, walk away. I do kind of understand what you're saying. Like, a lot of people do feel for whatever reason that they need to get on their phone.
I avoid the phone call.
I mean, me too. I don't. It depends on the person, but it's like I don't just think I need to answer the phone all the time.
I avoid everybody's conversation besides 4 people.
Oh my goodness! And I'll tell you, she definitely does.
I mean, 4 people. The only people I don't avoid the conversation with, and that would be my husband, my mama, Elia, and my daughter. That's it. And the only reason is my daughter's underage, so she might need something important. Elia, because that's my business partner. My husband. Hello, we got that. My mama, you got that. Everybody, and it's not that I'm avoiding or like I don't want, but if I'm doing something and I know I'm not gonna give you my full attention, I'm not picking up the phone to tell you I'm busy.
Exactly.
I'm just busy. I didn't pick up the phone, that means I'm doing something. And then you know me well enough to know that you're gonna have to call me back because I'm most likely gonna forget to call you back. And that's just how we are. But
we have to welcome in somebody as well.
We gotta welcome in.
All right, it's your boy Smooth. He said, "What's up, family?
What's up?
What's going on?"
I'm gonna just tell you today. He had this type beat. I was making raps to him, and I was like, "Oh, Lenore, you don't know how to rap." But I was rapping though.
All right. We have somebody else to welcome.
Okay, well,
we might stumble through this name, but
okay, we're gonna do it. We got this.
All right, we got Ali John Mirza. There we go.
Yes, welcome in. If we screw up your name, please.
Sorry, please correct. Just put the pronunciation in the chat
because we want to say it right. We're gonna give you that respect.
We do. So how you guys doing today? We good over on this
good
side.
Yes.
But JC family said they're serious. Look right in my hand and be like, oh, when it comes to the phone call.
It cracks me up. Like when people, especially when I'm talking to people about their relationship. Oh, he's calling right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
If I'm mad at you,
you don't need that.
I ain't answering the phone.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna be unless
it's an emergency and you really make that known.
You better text me and tell me it's an emergency. Pick it up because I'm not doing it.
At it again said to Sandra in their response when it comes to the friendship thing. If you trust your partner and trust that they will make the right decision and recognize when a friend is moving on them. I'm pretty sure she's good after that.
Yeah.
It's good. You can have that going on.
Yeah.
As long as you have an understanding
of the
situation.
But you know what? This is the reason I say the things the way I say it is because men, I'm sorry, man, I love you guys, are slow.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when there's a man that his friend is trying to flirt with you women, we be slow, like, he's your friend. I'm not thinking about him, but the man is thinking about you. Mm-hmm. The same way. Y'all slow in that moment. We're slow in that moment because we just some slow folks. But you got to understand that if your partner is not comfortable, you might have to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you might have to put it on the shelf and hold on. I'll be like, what vibes are you passing through? Because they seeing something that ain't. Unless you just have a jealous partner, then anybody gonna be a difference, and there's nothing you can do about it. But like me, I'm not a jealous partner, so I'm telling you right now, if I'm uncomfortable with some girl talking to Chris, that it ends.
Something's going on.
It's done. It ain't. I ain't thinking about it. Matter of fact, I ain't even thinking twice about the conversation. It's just done. Like the conversation ain't there no more. You only gonna talk to her in front of me. Like this person gonna come over here. It ain't gonna be too many phone calls. Cause I'm not rude to be like you can't ever talk to the person.
He don't think it'll work because jealousy is real.
Yeah, jealousy is. But I think people make jealousy real. Like Chris don't make me jealous. Mm-hmm. I don't be like, ooh, why this person?
Not a lot of people. I feel like some people prey on the jealousy. Like they will entertain that for no reason. You know what I mean? Like you might really something seriously might not be going on, but you constantly saying stuff or alluding towards things when you know nothing is going on, and you expect
it's an attention getter.
Exactly, and I feel like that is unnecessary. Yeah.
Because I know when Chris was working at McDonald's, Jack and the Crack, and even at the restaurant, he always had girls hitting on him and all that, and I don't be caring. Like, okay, because I trust Chris, he ain't ever gonna step overboard. So even the girls flirting or whatever, I just sit there and laugh, and I'll go over there. Shoot, I remember one time we was at the restaurant, and I'm not paying that attention. I just came out the back, and it came and said something smart to Chris, and the girl looked at me crazy, and I was like, "You didn't tell me that was your girlfriend." It's not my girlfriend. I'm just saying she likes you, and here I come touching you, and she wasn't having it.
Exactly.
Now she didn't buy the burger. We broke off at $10. It was supposed to be a $10 burger order, and she done left because she done got mad because I done messed with her man. But Chris don't never give me that reason to be jealous, and I think people forget that sometimes we jealous because you allowed us to be jealous. Like men will go, "Oh, this girl came on to me," or "This girl," like to see a woman go off. So then when a woman starts going off all the time, they're like, "Whoa!" But you caused that. Don't do that. Chris has never just came and always made me feel like, "Oh yeah, my ex this and my ex did that." And the only reason I knew about his ex is because I was asking 101 questions.
Chris Daniels said, "Yeah, I would definitely cut that off immediately. The only friend she should have is me. Absolutely not. If I can't have female friends, neither can she."
Well, that's true too. If a woman get mad at you having a female friend, she can't have no male friends. I don't care how long they've been friends. I agree 100% on that one. Yeah.
Your voice when you say, "I don't think it will work." Yo, we got to that.
Jealousy is real.
All right. Sandra said she understands what Ada again was saying, and she said she agreed with I was saying. Then okay, wait, actually, you got a hair flip before we get to this.
Oh, I got a hair flip.
You got a hair flip, okay?
Hold on. Okay.
We good. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
2023, no more of that.
Oh,
we gotta walk away.
Fabulous is 32.
said, hey, loving this show and everybody.
Hey, how
we got
you doing?
Fabulosis in the building.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now we got Sandra with this big question.
Okay.
All right, not even. I don't know if it's a question. I ain't even ready yet. She said
see.
facts. That's how I feel about that type of friendship. If she has an underlying interest in my husband, but doesn't have that he doesn't have for her, so I trust it. I don't fully feel comfortable about it.
Oh yeah, because like I said, women are sneaky, and men cannot handle a woman's sneakiness.
Yeah, so she trusts him, but she don't really trust.
Yeah, so then you don't
friend.
trust her. Then the thing about it is there's no phone conversations by yourself.
Yeah,
and there is no. She can come to the house when I'm not there, or you can go to her house. Y'all can't even meet at a restaurant without me being there, or somebody who got my back being there. So my mama. My kids,
yeah.
You know those. I mean, and
or like that trusted friend, like somebody I know they got the best interest.
Yeah, because my thing is, and I don't even trust them. I'm just letting you know right now. But my thing is because women are very, and I say it this way: women to me are better cheaters than men are. Mm-hmm. So men always get caught up cheating. Now, I know there's some good cheating men.
Yeah,
but I'm saying women are cheaters. Like we know how to stay exactly the same way as we were before. Where men, when they cheat, they change up, and then all they moody and they don't like what we used to do, and there's all this complaining. With women, we stay the same. Like we don't budge. There's no high and low. We are exactly the same. And we was cooking for you every night. We cooking for you every night. And all we'll do is start adding new things to our life that you don't think nothing about, or the stuff that we add, that's when we make the change. When you can't see it, oh, she's out doing yoga with the girls, and we didn't go to yoga today. It's we're very smooth in that way, and I know people don't want to talk about that, but women are very more sneaky in that way. Where men, when they cheat, they do some changes. That's how I found my first husband cheating. He changed, and it was so minute of when he did the change, but it was big enough for me to notice it, and that's how he got caught cheating. So women are very more smooth in that area. So my thing is, women are sneaky to get a man to cheat when they least. They'll wait until that woman is vulnerable. And because this is my friend, you'll combine and be like, yeah, my wife done pissed me off. She did such and such. And she goes, ooh, I'm going to slither myself right there and right there. And then she going to get you a nice drink. She going to massage you because you're stressed. Because your wife done made you stressed. And so she done fix you a shot or something, massage you, relax. And somehow, oops, I don't know how I cheated. I don't know what happened. Baby, please forgive me. I didn't mean to cheat. Because that woman was already there. She waited for her entry.
She had this.
Yes.
This is a mission.
It is. And it starts from when she wants to start. So you might think, oh, she didn't have this plan. She didn't know me and my wife was going to argue. No. She already knew. And she started putting little wedges in your mind so you could go back to your wife so she could be ready. So it's been a plan. I see women do it. I'll be like this. You and I really be asking the guys, you really don't see what she's doing? No, she wouldn't do that. She said, no, you think everybody mean. You just think, no, but and they'll be like big as day to me. And it's like they can't see nothing. Then they be like, how did you know that was gonna happen? Because I saw it. I done told you to stay away from her. I done saw it. Well, I used to have some arguments with my homeboys.
Sandra says you hit the nail right on the head. I appreciate that advice. I'm gonna put that into action concerning his situation. Sis Sizzling Strawberry and Bro Panda.
Yeah, bro.
Not broke.
Bro Panda. Like you're saying broke.
I said Bro Panda.
But it sounds like you're saying broke.
Well, ain't nothing broke about the panda.
I don't know.
Bro.
You might be broke.
Okay.
You might need to switch to Bro Panda.
You know what? This next message was brought to you by a YouTuber near you. Because apparently we broke around here, okay? Forget that. This next message was brought to you by a YouTuber near you.
Welcome back to Life at the Logan. Welcome to our crazy, happy, Jesus-loving family.
What's so funny, TSM?
We oughta praise God. Let God not bless us. I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah. We oughta praise God. Let God not bless us. I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah. We gotta praise God. This kind of blessing and this kind of lesson, and yeah, we gonna praise God. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. We gotta praise God. This kind of blessing, I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gonna praise God.
All right. So after that message, we gotta say, well, first of all, we gotta welcome somebody in here, okay?
Okay.
We got Spiky. Spike. Say, hey, Spiky the president using another account.
Okay, well, Spike.
Spike that Spike. Welcome in, Spiky 2024. We just 2024. We only got one more year. All right.
Y'all better get your free tacos.
Okay, so Prince Daniel came through with a wonderful question as well. So how soon after starting a relationship is it okay to get intimate?
I'm going to honestly say that is something that is between you two. Like that's something where you feel comfortable and you two are in that. I just don't think we should just randomly have sex. That's just my thing. I think it's something that we need to. I want to make sure that we're in a relationship because we just randomly, it don't matter. And I think it should be special.
My whole thing is you said starting a relationship. So a relationship, I feel like if it's worthwhile, if you're really invested, you're down to wait whatever time. So if that's marriage, that's marriage. If you're down to wait whatever point you feel. Now, what a lot of people get confused at is since we have the dating era where it's really not dating, it's just meetups. And things happen. I feel like a lot of people get it confused with, all right, now we're boyfriend or girlfriend. That's just right off the bat what's going on. And they make that assumption and they place the expectations. Oh, is this too slow? Is this too fast? Am I moving? And really pick your own pace, honestly.
I think it is really something to pick your own pace, but I'm also a strong believer that you should really wait. For me, I've always said as a strong believer that you should really wait because my thing is you want to know that the person wants you for you, not because you gave it up, and not because you were the best they had. I'm just using the words that I hear people say, the best they had, or I don't want to lose this person, or blase. They all have these different reasons of why they gave it up so soon. And my thing is just don't. If it happens, it happens at that moment. But my thing is literally I want the person to want to be with me because of me, not what they can get from me. And that's in every every part of your life.
What was you finna say? Facet or what was you finna say?
I can't think of the word.
All right. Well.
Hey, welcome. Aspect. Thank you.
Okay, there we go. I didn't think about that for a little bit.
Yeah. It was not coming out. Aspect of your life, because my thing is, people either will give it up so soon, or they buy you too many gifts so soon. Or thank you, Keisha. Welcome in, Keisha.
We got Keisha. Hey, how you doing, Keisha? Welcome
welcome in. So you don't want to. I always, especially my daughter, I always say I don't want anybody to take advantage of you or use you. So don't give it up. Like if somebody appreciate that. I feel
like that is like so many people they do. Like you hear that all the time. Oh, this is the reason why she's around or something like that. And it's like, wait, are you serious? So you don't have no investment? You're just holding on to something dead because one aspect is just so highlighted. You know?
And that's what you don't want. Like I told my daughter, wouldn't that be a great gift that you to give your husband is on your wedding day? That's the best gift you can ever give him. You know, he gets you and nobody else had you. Nobody else could be like, I had that. Oh yeah, your woman was good. You know, I just think it's like,
I feel like that is important.
And I say that to my boys too, because I'm like, it would be nice where you finally date this girl and you with this girl only, and they be like, oh, you was with so and so. How did you get with them? Because I've been with him and I can't get nothing. It's that shock that like, oh my God, that makes that other person feel like, wow, I must did some good because ain't nobody else got this. You know what I mean? But nowadays we just pass it out like it's some popcorn. You come to the movies, here's some popcorn, and I just feel like we lost the whole, the whole connection. They don't even mind spending the money. Okay. Yeah. $10 worth of popcorn because I'm about to hit it and quit it, and you don't want to have
$10 for the popcorn. You can get a drink too. You want some snack M&M's?
You get. I would spend $30 at the movie for you, $40 at the movie for you, because I'm about to hit it and quit it.
You want the best seats at the or you want to watch the movie when it first came out?
I got you. You know what I mean? I think people
I don't reserve these tickets for 3 weeks in advance.
Exactly. Yes.
On these characters said, my husband was supposed to be a one-night stand, but it ended up being a one-night stand that lasted 22 years. But encouraged waiting until marriage.
Yeah. And some people get it like that, but some people will take her story and be like, that's why I did it. No, okay, that don't work for everybody. That don't work for everybody. You know what I mean? That worked for her. And it was a 22-year marriage. You know what I mean? That worked for her. Because I hear people say that all the time. Well, that happened. Well, it worked for so-and-so. Why couldn't it work for me? Because you ain't so-and-so. And even though, let me give an example. And I don't know the whole situation, but let me just give an example. She was a one-night stand, but she might have had standards way up here.
Exactly.
And no other woman had standards way up here. So he was attracted. So even though it was supposed to be a one-night stand, he was like...
You want to stand that every day.
Yeah, because this one ain't right. This is a different chick right here. She ain't like everybody else. And that's what he went for. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it doesn't mean it can't happen. Yeah. It just means what type of woman are you? Are you just the passive aggressive to be whatever you want? Mm-hmm. Whatever you like. Hop on one like, I'm coming to marriage. We ain't doing that. You know? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you got to understand.
No, these characters said, no, he was the one night stand.
No, I know that. I'm just saying. Oh, well then, see, he understand. I don't know. He understand. Like, well, maybe not.
maybe not.
Maybe you just right. I'm going to keep you. I done willed you and I already hooked you. Now I'm going to will you in. But, you just never know. Like, don't take somebody else's position and see like it's going to be the winner.
Like we always say on here, is like, everything is different. Every person is different.
Every person
what works for somebody is not necessarily going to work for you.
Yeah, because
you have to understand yourself in order to do something like that.
I would tell people all the time, my man ain't going to treat you the same way he treats me. Mm-hmm. So you can sit over here and try to get Chris, but you ain't going to get the Chris that's with Lenora. And that might be what attracted you to Chris. Mm-hmm. I could get with your man and he's not going to treat me the way he treats you. So because we all have different standards. We all have different levels and who we are. So sometimes you got to pay attention to that. You can be this easygoing, I do whatever you like. And that's, most men don't like the women that go, whatever you like, or you doing everything for them, or you doing, because you're not building him up to be a man. So that a lot of men or women don't want an easy Passover type of person in a relationship. Mm-hmm. So you can sit up here and go, oh, well, it worked for Unleashed Crafter. Yeah, because Unleashed Crafter knew what she was doing. She knew how to will a sucker in and say, what's up? You know what I mean? And he was like, okay, I got he was trying, he probably was like a 51 time. He said, I kind of like you just gonna come on out here. I'm going to fry you up tonight.
All right, we got to welcome in two people. We got Mother Earth Consultant. She said, hey, everyone, welcome in, Mother Earth.
Welcome
and we got Warning, Sky Dome. How you doing?
Welcome in.
All right. Then we have to get to Sandra saying, me and my husband, we were dating. We waited almost 7 months before we were intimate. Yes, of course, it was before we got married, sisters and strawberry, but we've been together for almost 14 years.
Yep. And that's how I used to be when I was younger. Like, you had to pass at least a 6-month bar before we even did it. Because I'm not going to say I got into a virgin. No, I had sex outside of marriage, too. My first husband was outside of marriage. But I just realized for me, my temperament, and I could have long relationships. I just was one of those people that couldn't handle long relationships. I just didn't believe in long relationships. So you got to understand that, It's what you believe and how you hold your standards. But with Chris, I think both my husbands were fast. I married them quick. One lasted 6 months, and the other one we had 23 years. Hey, it is
the luck of the
you
draw.
Know, you never know, you know. And my friends was like, "Are you sure you're gonna get married? You just got a divorce. You sure?" Like, oh, yes, I got this. Like, but you know, I'm just saying, as a relationship, you know, it's one of those things. Is sometimes you can't help what happens. Mm-hmm. It might be a one night stand. It might be the third date stand. It might be this. But I'm just saying it shouldn't be something you do all the time.
Yeah, you don't. I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't really care about no more. But
yeah,
it is true. You know, like say you rack up a nice track record.
Yeah.
And then you finally do find that one person.
Yeah.
How valuable is that when everybody else is like, "Hey, man, I done
tapped that. You gotta get away. Oh, wait till she do the switch. Oh, wait till he do that one move. When you do that one move, you don't want to do that. You don't want that on your record.
You gotta show and tell. It's like, hey, oh, it's my story with this. So,
you ain't the only one.
At that point, what is it you do? You know, especially if you stand in that location. And now we got social media, so it's amplified. You're not gonna be escaped. You're gonna see one day somebody in your DM. Oh, she did that one. Yeah. Like, oh, what is? I ain't never heard of this before.
Exactly.
Might make you feel some type of way. So that's something to think about as well.
But nowadays people don't really care. But it's always been something that was in my head because this is how I was brought up.
All right, we got Spiky saying, "Is it bad for a married? Is it bad to go for a married woman?" Spiky is acting up. Now, how long?
How long should you wait messing with a married person? Well, let's just put it this way. No. Shut that down.
How long should you wait? How long in the marriage should you wait?
But you know, actually, like Chris, he proposed to me. I was married. I didn't know. So mine was innocent.
Oh snap! So,
but I was
should
still
you go
married.
for a married woman? Is it bad that you went for a married woman? That's a real question right there. We bringing reality to the situation.
Well, I'm just saying, I didn't know I was married until.
Technically speaking, okay, so let's say
I didn't know I was married until I saw, because apparently my first husband followed me at every job. I'm not gonna say he really followed, but because Portland's so small, he was at every job I was at, and he was like, I was telling him I was getting married. He's like, "How? We didn't get a divorce yet." Mm-hmm. I said, "What do you mean?" I had to go call down there to find out I was still married. Had that big old certificate on that letter on my wall thinking I was married. Divorce.
Let's see. So, divorce, right? Do you feel like divorce should be tied to the legal? Or do you feel like there's some point where the divorce happens between the two? Because, I mean, of course, if you feel some type of way, you're going to cut it off legally because you want to find your next partner. Mm-hmm. But there are those people who are still married and they just go on with their life like they never was married.
Well, because I think a lot of times
you didn't know you was married.
I didn't know. I wanted to be.
So let's say you don't know you married. Is it bad? Would it be wrong for you to go for the married man or married woman?
I don't think it was wrong for Chris to go for me because I didn't know I was married.
So
it's different if you don't know to when you know. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, did I date even though I was married? Yes, I did. Did I have sex even though I knew I was married? Yes, I did. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any point at all in this relationship conversation. I'm not. Mm-hmm. But I just say that you really don't want to mess around because sometimes some people act they
put that
are there and then
it's a cutoff.
Yes. Like and I seen this one guy, he is married and would go and get a divorce paper and fill it out to show each woman, like, I'm getting a divorce, here's the divorce. And the women be like, oh, okay, he's getting a divorce. And then they have sex and he's still married. And then the wife was like, what you doing with my husband? And they were like, he told me he was getting a divorce. That's you know,
that's a movie moment.
Well, that's a true story though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's a movie moment right there.
And he done it to several different women that way. So like he probably still out there getting divorce papers every time.
He got the same copy at this point.
No, because you gotta have a different date.
Oh, he just
keep going down there getting.
Or maybe he just changed it. He already got it. He got the PDF at this point. He just add the little text at the bottom.
So you gotta be prepared for those people too. Printer. Like, the wife don't even know he getting divorced. And the women are, he likes me, and he's on the wife. I'm going out of downtown. I'm going to California. And he down the street with the other woman. He was out of town. So be careful. Be careful. People lie and tell you they're getting a divorce and they ain't. And there's some people that are honestly getting a divorce or something like that, but they're working through some things.
That's crazy. How you come up with a different document every time?
You do, and it's funny. But sometimes if you have a mom like me, my mom be like, "Why you getting a divorce? Like, if something happened to me, you get everything. I don't care who you with.
Exactly.
You run the show, and you the one gonna pull the plug. You the one is this. You the." And I was like, "Dang." She goes, "You married him."
That's true.
And I was like, "Shoot, that's true."
Underestimating the power of marriage.
She wanted me to hurt me in divorce. I think this is a newfound conversation she started having with my sister. Because this is when I was going through. She was like, cut him out. He got to go. He got to head on out the highway. And now this one is like, no, let him. If he get millionaire, you getting half automatically. I don't care if they with him now because you married, you the wife. And when I'm telling you, when I was going through it, my husband, my first husband, she said I was a wife so many times. Like I was like I don't know. No, you trying to act like you the side piece. You were never the side piece. You the wife. He married you. They the side piece. But when she told me that, Queen Lenora acted up when she realized she was a wife. Y'all don't know what Queen Lenora did. She did some things. She showed people what a wife do.
That's what she showed. What is a wife? Oh, all you had to do is look at Queen Lenora. I will what a wife do. How extreme can a wife go?
I was extreme. And then I'm going to tell you, I bet you I got a divorce. Real quick.
All right, we got Blue Lotus vibes. You know who those are, bro?
Yeah,
Janita. She said, first of all, she's been in the bushes.
Okay, that's right.
But she said different characteristics attract different attributes in people.
That's true.
When you were saying, you could be with one person and they do this and then they still, they try to capture the flag and all of a sudden the flag is looking a lot different. All right.
Exactly.
She said, love y'all. In
love
bushes,
you too.
And she here to support. We appreciate the love.
We so appreciate you being in the
all
bushes.
Right, and then,
can you make sure it's kind of trimmed down in the bushes?
Yeah, just enough so we can see you.
Yeah, because I want to see your beautiful face. I'm just saying. No.
All right, then we also have Rob Banks is in the building. That's my boy Rob. He said, love and live. Hey, what's going on, Rob? All right.
Okay.
And now together we break Chains Productions.
I can't wait to get my script.
My cousin has a question. All right. She is remarried and her husband's ex-wife keeps telling people that my cousin broke up her marriage. But she met her husband 4 years after they split. What should she say?
Nothing. My thing is, this is what we have to do. And I know sometimes we want to defend ourselves the best. But one thing I learned is being quiet defends yourself so much better. My thing is, who cares? Mm-hmm. Like, if people put down the dates and understand, if they already knew your husband or knew you, they already knew there was that 4-year interval. Let everybody else do all that conversation. You just live your whole life and be happy and chill. No, really, because women do stuff trying to break up somebody else so they can keep being in that game to play. And if you play the game, it's going to keep going and going. The game never ends. Exactly. The best way to kill the game is don't play.
Okay. Don't play the game. Put the game down.
Yeah, let them play solitaire. They get bored after a while. You can only play solitaire so long. You know what I mean? Yeah. Before you get bored. So don't even pay attention to that. You got the man. They had that 4-year break. Ain't got nothing to do with you. You know it ain't had nothing to do with you. He know it ain't had nothing to do with you. So why do you care to explain anything to all the people that she talking to? Who cares? Because my thing is, this is one thing I have always had an issue with. If you know me, like if you truly, truly say you know me and you believe somebody else, you already told me you don't know me and or you just jealous or you have an issue with me and you ain't want to say nothing. But if you know me, people know me, they be like, oh, such and such and such, Lenora did this. Oh no, Lenora would already told me because she can't hold her mouth closed blown. So she already told me. Oh, Lenora said you she talked about you like the dog. What she said? She said, "Well, oh, Sherry told me about that. She must have been venting to you before she came in because she wanted to come to me correctly. You should already know. So my thing is, why are you worried about what she got to say about you? Don't worry about that. People talk about me all the time. I don't even talk to people, and they still talk about me. I don't go back and trying to tell people who Lenora is. If you don't know me, you decided to listen to somebody else, you missed out on a good friend because you decided to listen to somebody else. Because somebody's always going to talk about you and come up with some rumors. But my thing is, you married, you happy, you got this bomb man that treated you good, and she ain't got him. Of course, she over there jealous. Let her be jealous over there. Do not go over there jumping in there trying to prove something, which really makes you look like, are you really happy at home? Mm-hmm. So don't let her win.
Exactly.
Because my thing is, you happy at home, you ain't got nothing to say to her. Or the people that she talking to. They be like, "Ooh, so you messed with him when he was married?" If that's what you want to believe. Well, I'm asking why. It's none of your business. And in terms, it's none of your business. I'm not going to keep defending myself for somebody else who's talking about me. Mm-hmm. Who cares? Well, if you took her man, it's going to come back to you. Okay. Because you already know you didn't. Sometimes we feel like we have to prove ourselves.
Yeah, I think
and you ain't got nothing to prove.
I feel like that's the problem, though. Too many people feel like they got something to prove.
I'm telling you.
In every situation, it's like you really don't. And once you realize that, you can really hold yourself to a point where people understand that you really got nothing to prove.
I learned I don't have nothing to prove. I don't care. I don't care. Talk about me if you want to. And I know when I'm being talked about because I know how somebody comes to me when I'm acting. I got people that talk about me and then I meet their friends or I meet their associates and I can be like, oh, once I talk to them, I already knew you talked about me. I learned to read that. Like, oh, you was talking about me like a dog to this person. and I'm like, if this person want to sit there and believe it, they can believe it. I'm not going to defend myself. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, you're not gonna win that anyway. They're gonna believe the gossiper over you anyway.
Exactly.
Because they like the drama, they like the gossip, so gonna believe that something.
I want to hold that up.
Yeah. They gonna believe. Oh, you boring. You told the truth, so you really didn't. Oh, sure. They still gonna talk about you.
Fire, but we gotta welcome somebody else.
Who we gonna welcome in?
We got some West Coast family.
Oh, my West Coast family.
A rooster. We got Big Rooster Show. Big Rooster in the building.
My West Coast family.
West Coast family in the building. What's going on?
What's going on?
All right, we in this, and then you know who it is.
You be having gumbo. I'm still on the gumbo. Yeah. Because you didn't bring me no gumbo yesterday. And then Big
Why we get political?
He said he gonna at least meet me at the border because you showed
me. He did say he was gonna meet you at the border.
But you ain't getting none of that gumbo.
Okay, why? Okay.
Because you didn't even bring me none, and you went and got some last night. I'm telling you right now, we don't
have to talk about this right now.
Oh, no, you don't want to talk about it.
No, you get real political. All the politics that you've been talking, we really got to put this down. This is not a political channel.
You say that, but I think
You're leaning to the left right now.
I'm going to the right.
All right, we got to welcome in somebody who's absolutely electrifying. We got,
it's your boy Leo.
Yo, what's good? We got Leo in the building.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. He said, what's up? Oh, my, not break up.
We can't break up. We're going to be together forever.
My God, his wife, said, can mama please sell her blueprints to newly married women?
Yeah.
Just sell it so I can sell it. Just sell it to me so I can sell it.
Yes. I'm telling you.
All right, together we break chance. I told her she knows I told her everybody knows she a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah. At that point, you really don't got nothing else to prove.
That's it. Like I said, we gotta stop as who we are individually. Stop worrying about what somebody say about us.
Exactly.
And just stop worrying about trying to prove ourselves to other people. Be happy in your situation and enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to tell you, that is the best thing. I enjoy my marriage with my husband. Even when we're arguing, when we're not arguing, I enjoy our relationship. I love how it is. And I don't care what nobody say. People be like, wait, you ain't always happy. Okay. I ain't always happy as a friend either, but I ain't always happy as a daughter, or a mother. What conversation does that mean to me? Like, be who you are.
Exactly.
And be happy. Don't care about what other people say.
All right, and then we got Rob saying facts. Put the game down when it comes to the foolishness.
Exactly.
All right, and then Unleashed Crafter said she should say nothing. If he wanted her, he would let her run with her story. The truth is on the right hold, the ring holder's finger.
Exactly.
That is right there.
Hold that
ring
up and be like, oh,
you
she's
don't have to
talking
say
to me again.
nothing.
I gotta reshine. Every time she talks about you, just reshine your ring.
Bro, you can let her run her mouth. The truth
you
is right
ain't
there.
Gotta say nothing. You, like,
you have actual proof,
baby, I need my ring to be
every
reshined.
receipt that you need is right
some
there.
Some dirt is trying to get on there, baby. There's a little dirt.
Yeah, together said I told her that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so now moving on. Well, yeah, now moving on.
Okay.
Big Rooster said, I stayed talking about you, Lenora.
I'll see.
Is it good or bad, though?
That's what I'm saying, because, you know, Big Rooster, you be coming for me.
All right. So, at it against a question. He's married. She's not. At work, this woman flocks around this man. She says she's attracted to his intellectual conversations, which stimulates her mentally. All right. Question part 2. She says she is not interested in him intimately. What would make any of this a relationship? What would anyone make of this relationship? So pretty much like an asexual relationship. And we talked about this last week. So this is why Queen Lenore is making this face right now. All right.
No, we didn't talk about this. I talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
Women are sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Women are slithers, and they slither right on in. And I don't care if she's asexual, as you're trying to say. We talked about. You don't asexual a married man.
I'm gonna say this.
Period.
I'm gonna say this. She's not asexual at all, especially if she flocking around the man
yeah.
at work. There's nothing else that needs to
yeah, and she lying.
Say that.
She lying.
She
putting her paws.
Oh no, she said sapiosexual.
I don't want to say.
I ain't never heard of that
I
before.
kind of don't remember what it was, but I don't remember the name. But I'm gonna just tell you right now, it doesn't matter what she is. You don't touch a married man. Period. Mm-hmm. I don't care what he do for you intellectually. I don't care anything he does. You do not touch. She's putting her paws in him. She is ready to destroy, and she is getting there. And the more he pays attention and listens and talk to her, before he knows, he's gonna blink. And he gonna be saying, I don't know how it happened. And then the wife gonna say, how you gonna trip or fall on it? How did you accidentally trip or fall in it? And that's gonna be the argument.
Rob
but the woman of the
Rob said she just like his mind. And at it again said sapiosexual is someone that is attracted to intellectual conversation.
I thought that was asexual for some reason.
No, asexual is the person that just doesn't want to have intercourse. Yeah.
So I'm getting it all mixed up, but yeah, no, I know, no, because you wouldn't do it to a married man. Period. You having a relationship? No, I don't care.
That again says she is ready to pounce.
Yes, she is. Yes, she ready. I mean, like she ain't never pounced before. You know those cats that getting ready to get their prey, or a lion that's looking for their prey, and they just watch, and they just watch. They just watch how you go, and then they sneak, and then that's what you're gonna do.
Rob said, soon as he look or say something that she could take out of context, if she like it, she going in.
She going in.
Going in.
And then all y'all at work gonna be like,
oh, in the office? No.
Y'all gonna be like, oh no, but she said, and I'm gonna be like, y'all gonna go, I remember when Queen said, she told us she was gonna pounce. She said, like a cat in the field, she gonna pounce. Yes, I'm telling you now. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. She said, okay, I know what you're trying to say. A book can stimulate you mentally. Tell her to get a book. Exactly. She need to get a dang book. Eli's not here to actually get me off and put a commercial on, but because he's gone, I won't do it anyway. But yes, I agree with exactly what you said. She can get a book to stimulate her mind. There's a million men out there that can go stimulate her mind if she want to talk to a man. But you do not go to no married man thinking that's who you need to talk to and have a conversation. That is not what we're going to do. And then Rob said, been there, done that. But my conversation ain't that stimulating. He's probably ain't it. He might say boo. And she's like, ooh, I'm stimulated. Ooh. And no, I'm just here for his mind. Yeah, whatever. Like I said, anybody that's going after a married person, come on now. unless they've been separated for years or whatever, and they be like, okay, I didn't want to get divorced because such and such and such. I mean, they have a good reason, but they'll get a divorce now because they want to, have a relationship or something. I don't know, but I just leave married people alone. And it's hard for me to say because, like I said, I thought I was divorced and was married. So me talking is like, what? I didn't see when Elijah touches stuff. I don't get to see nothing. How about they say, yeah, and she ain't slick. The mind leads to the body. Exactly. People gotta respect boundaries. That's the problem. Exactly. And they don't. Like, once you knew he was married, why would you even be getting stimulated? Like, literally. And that's her excuse. They tell you, no, she full of crap. Like I said, y'all think I'm telling you, women are sneaky. We are some sneaky creatures. We are sneaky creatures. You gotta understand, it's a game, and it's a game, and she's looking at her prey. So I'm the truth together. Yes, that's right. You gotta be true, like for real, like And for him to go, oh no, because she said she's 𝒮𝑜𝒸𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s, whatever it is. I done messed up the name. I know she's not. No, she can't. She can't even be that with you, cause you married. Like, there's boundaries that you have to step. You gotta understand. You can't cross boundaries when you're looking at somebody else's property. You know what I mean? That's like me looking at your house. I can say, "Oh, your house is beautiful. I want this house." Ooh, I can say all that. What's gonna come out of my mouth? Oh, I want to give me. I know exactly what I want to do to my house now. Cause see, you got it this way. I want to do this, but I didn't even think about putting that in my house. That's that conversation right there. And I'm leaving. But if I'm looking at your house, I'm so can I see the blueprint? How much do you owe on this house? Have you ever been late on a payment? Let's go shopping. Oh, you can't pay your mortgage? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I would like the house on 213-742 Southeast. Blah, blah, blah. That's what we do. Don't touch somebody else's. Together said, some women want to see if they can take the man. It's a sport. It is. And that is so point taken. That is so freaking true. Rob said he's seen that too. Sapien Opian. I'm hollering. I can't stop. I know how to mess that name up completely. Don't be laughing at me. I'll tell you not to laugh at me as I'm like, shut up. I'm going to tell my own self to shut up. Okay. Big Wizard said, can you say the same thing about women that y'all say about men? I can. I have no problem. Like, I know, my thing is, I know how good women are at cheating. I've seen it hands on. I've seen them sneak. I've seen it. I could see it a mile away. And I tell women, hey. And when I had homeboys, I would tell them, they were like, I don't see it. She don't like me like that. We've been friends way too long. She don't like. And then, how did you know? It's like big old billboard signs telling you, and you choose to go the wrong direction. I'm telling you, I don't do it. And again said, to be honest, his mannerism is totally like he knows it's there, but he ignores the action because he likes the attention. He likes the attention. And that like of the attention is going to get you. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to put y'all on a commercial because my kids just came in. Hold on.
Hey, Queen. Hey, King.
Don't you change my song.
I'm Bias LLC.
Okay, so so my god kids just came in. I ain't seen them since last year. Okay, so I'm on live, Jakai. At it again. Just like men, the challenge to win something is the sport. Yes. And I don't see men doing it as much as I see women doing it. Women do it way more than men, to me. I can only talk for me, y'all. I can't talk for y'all. Y'all might see men doing more, but I see women. They sneaky people. So how do you know when you and your partner are ready to take the next step into your relationship? You guys should be like really communicating, like having deep conversations, talking about, furthering your relationship. Like you guys know each other, you can't stop being around each other. You decide I don't want to date nobody else, but I only want to date you. And now I'm only focused on you, and that's as far as I can go. The rest is on y'all. I can't tell you. When take the next step.
Oh, you see what Big Rooster said?
Uh-uh.
He says, so women ain't either.
That's true.
I think it goes both ways.
They do. And I always say that women cheat way better than men can ever cheat, to me. When I see men cheat, I can see it a mile away. When I see women cheat, I'll be like, oh, that almost got me off guard.
Blind guy, his wife there, like, said, okay, I'm going for real this time, y'all. I keep getting caught up in Queen Lenore's advice.
Oh, sorry.
Queen really feels she get into it. Did you get together? We break chains. I say that about both men and women.
That's too big. Yeah, that's why. Because he said, do y'all talk about that with about women as well? Yeah, that's all I talk about.
Rob said you got to be over direct these new days and times.
Yeah,
it ain't like old school no more.
No, it ain't. Big Rooster, yes, women are full of popcorn as well.
At least trying to say, I feel like if you're bold enough to take him, if he goes, thank you for taking out the trash. I feel like if you're bold enough, take him. But if he goes, thank God.
Thank you for taking out the trash. Exactly.
I was gonna say thank God.
I like that. And together agreed as well. Yes, definitely. And then that's because we can't do it more than women. If people ain't respected the fact that women mature faster, is already lost. Well,
exactly.
That ain't no lie there.
Oh, at it again said.
So women ain't, it's true though. We be trying to act like women are just perfect. We ain't. And some of us, some women just embarrass me, I'll be like, what did you just do? How can I protect us if you doing this?
I'm not a cheater. I'm a pimp. If we can't get along every day, you can go. Everybody can go. Not you. Everybody in
the club can leave.
Blind guy's wife.
She said, for real, I'm out.
It's really just liquidating. That's what she said. Hopefully.
Hopefully. I know. We sorry.
Rob said at least crafter. I think that too, because they go for it, then they weren't for me anyway.
Exactly. I tell them the truth, no matter if it hurts or not. We know better. We do better. Exactly.
Facts. Big Rooster said to add it again. I was just asking to see if the same terminology that she used when explaining men. That's all.
Oh yeah. Well, if you was here earlier, Big Rooster, if you was on time, you would have heard me going off on the women too.
Dang.
I'm just messing with you.
Dang.
I'm just
West
messing
Coast
with you.
family. I'm sorry you had to hear that. I think some shots was fire here on the West Coast.
Together said, women ain't easy.
Just sleazy.
No, for real. No, we talk more about men usually in society because we see men doing more of the hurting the women than we do see the women hurting the men. And usually men try to portray like they ain't hurt unless they really, really hurt. And then they still do. They just, all they end up doing is going to the next woman and dogging that woman because the other woman really hurt them badly. That's what it is. But we more likely see men hurting women. But I'm telling you, women are out there cheating just as well as men are, probably even more.
You know what Rob said?
What did he say?
He said, fat meat show be greasy to the unleashed crafter.
Yeah, dude.
She said to Rob,
Facts. Cheating is too much. I'd rather know the truth and decide if I want to stay or go. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. We do have a choice to pick from that. Mm-hmm. We do have a choice. What is this?
That's just all the questions.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
To make sure they're there,
Okay.
At it again, so I was clarifying the statement. Women ain't which meant all. So I said some. That's all, folks. Yeah.
She's saying
she's just trying to
there's
put some
some
clarity
women
on
that
it.
ain't
It ain't all. It ain't. It's not a.
But it doesn't
general.
mean it's all women, because that's true. Because I'm not. I'm not S.
You're not full of popcorn.
No, I'm not full of that.
Together.
I'm not full of that. I'm not part of that. I'm not in that club. When I was in high school, I tried to cheat. You know, and I wasn't sexual. I was no, for real. I tried to cheat. And what happened is I got the names mixed up. And then they was like, "So you dating so and so?" Well, I couldn't lie then. I done said the name. Yeah. And no, you dating so? Yeah. Well, you ain't gonna be cheating on me. And I was like, okay. Because, you know, it wasn't nothing serious, you know, so it didn't make a difference. But I knew then, you can't cheat because you can't get no names right. You messing up names.
Yeah,
don't do that to yourself, because you're going to get caught up. You ain't good with names. Don't get caught up.
Oh, no, you acting up.
Yeah, I never cheated again.
Now, Together We Break Chains said, I had a girl call me years ago and said, I'm messing around with your man. I said, good. Make sure you give him a massage so I don't have to do it when he gets home. She got mad and hung up.
I like that. Because the moment you let the other woman know, this is really for women. Women. The moment you let another woman know that you jealous, that woman, you done gave that woman power. Mm-hmm. Don't ever let that woman know. And that was the best way right there. With Together said it. That's the best way to do it. Because my thing is, I bet you she didn't call her no more. She's like, never mind, that didn't work out right. She didn't call her no more. You know, don't ever allow a woman to take your position in your role. And don't ever give them power, period.
Well, I've said, I'll be the first one to tell you, the grass ain't green on the other side. It's just more work for the lawnmower.
Exactly. And again, what you get ain't what I'm getting. So you the one really losing out. Like at the end of the day, you losing out.
Oh, man.
I'm the winner, regardless of how it ends. You know, I think people fail to realize that. I don't think my first husband got remarried.
Well, maybe the grass wasn't greener.
It wasn't.
Just more the lawnmower.
It was more than like a whole bunch of yards of green. You know, dang, they had a prune hoe and all that other stuff.
I mean, it's kind of say, yeah, I would make a good cheater. I like for my relationships to be seen, no secrets. And I feel people should be grown enough to be honest.
Exactly. But people ain't grown enough because people can't handle the truth.
And the truth sets you free.
Well, the truth sets you free, but people can't handle that freedom.
They don't want to be
free. They don't want to be free. They choose not to be free.
But it's true. It's really the thought of, well, okay. First of all, the ignorance of it is bliss. Okay. So you enjoy not knowing things, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I feel like I feel like for you to deceive somebody else, that's where it's just unnecessary.
But I think really, and I think if we ever used our senses that God gave us, I think we know when somebody is cheating. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think you can feel it. Like, you know, something's off, and you know it. You just want to be blind to it because you don't want to have to deal with it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe I've been cheated on, this and that. But I think we know. Like, I think there's something in us.
Like a natural trigger, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that is true.
And even though women are better cheaters than men, I still think a man, if he's connected to a woman, knows that she is messing around.
What you said right there is the key point. It's the connection. Like, if they're really connected, really,
that's true.
You know, that's what it does. But if you're not connected, then it usually when you're cheating, and not in every case, but you know, in some cases because of a lack of connection. Yeah. So I feel like that might be.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to agree.
Oh, she said I wouldn't make a good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not. I know I'll mess up with names and all. And then I'm like, oh, remember that movie we went to go see? I never took you to the movies. Oh shit. Well, remember that restaurant? You never been in that restaurant. Dang, that's messed up.
This is my first time seeing you. You said you couldn't do nothing last week.
Never mind.
You said you was at your grandparents' house.
Oh.
You was with your grandma.
That's messed up.
Oh, I thought you had work. You picked up overtime.
Yeah, so I would be kind. I'm not one of those good cheaters. Big Rooster said, rumor has it women can fake an orgasm, but men can fake a whole relationship.
There's a whole lot of rumors being spread here.
I was going rumors women can fake an orgasm and fake a whole relationship. Men, I don't know when you guys cheat, why y'all get mad at the women that you cheating on?
Because you probably don't want to cheat. That's why.
But why you mad at the woman that you cheating on? You nice to the woman that you cheating with, but you get mad at the woman that you cheating on.
I feel like it's...
Which makes it obvious that you cheating.
But you got to think about cheating. Why are you cheating in the first place? You're not getting what you want.
Well, some people are just cheaters.
Some people are just cheaters, but most of the... Well, I'm not even going to say most. I'm going to just say some of the time is... All right, I'm not liking where a relationship is at.
Yeah.
So it might not even be a necessary. It might already be a little bit of aggression, but now I'm getting that from somewhere else, and I want to be getting from you. So now it's even worse. You know?
Yeah.
But like you said, just leave. Some people don't want to just leave, and they don't want to work things out, but they still want what they want. Exactly. So that's what happened.
Together said
she never called back.
That's right. And Elise said, yeah, I don't think so. People have lived a whole different life and no one knew. Exactly.
Yeah, double life.
And I think when men live a whole different life and nobody knows, I be thinking something wrong with women. And I could be wrong.
I don't think you should think anything.
No, I do. Because
I feel like
there's clues. And either you ignore the clues or you keep the clues, but there's clues. Don't act like you didn't know.
I feel like it's the same on both sides. Like you were saying, when it comes to that, I just feel like the awareness is a little bit more when it comes to a woman. I feel like a man can still. I feel like a man can still pull it off, especially.
No, I believe a man can pull it off, and I've seen men pull it off. I just feel like a woman should have saw it.
Not necessarily. Not if he's playing it off properly. He might be a great actor. Like if he was acting right now, he would get all the awards in the world.
Well, maybe so.
So it could really be that, especially when you have a good excuse, good job, you're successful or something like that. You taking a couple trips is nothing. The Matrix is taking over my phone. What the hell? Yep. Oh no. Ed said, "Love and let show. Have fun. Gotta run. Thanks for the laugh. Enjoyed the show. Night, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate all the love. We enjoyed you all day. At it again. We had a good time on your panel earlier. Yes, we did. Unleashed Crafter. She said, I'm a selfie person. I'm always taking pictures with the person I'm with, so yeah, I would get caught. Yeah, it'd be all on social media. Right. So I thought you were singing, huh? So who's that guy? You just post him on your story. Oh, that's my cousin. Which one? He don't look like. Oh, what's his last name? Oh, that's my cousin brother. That's not my cousin brother. Oh, that's my best. Oh, that's my best cousin friend. See, some people are opportunists and just want to see how far they can go. Absolutely. I agree with that. Yes. Welcome in, Micro Farmer. Welcome in. We got Micro Farmer. What's up? And guess what's going on tomorrow? Tomorrow is your big book review. We got a book review for Micro Farmer. Well, she got a book review. Yeah, I didn't get the opportunity. Then I was gonna have the book when we got on live to see, but I done gave the book to my mama to read. Sorry, my mama wanted the book after Micro Farmer. He's in the building. He said hello. Hello. He's a Micro Farmer, but he's also a big chef. Yes, he is. You said what? She said some people don't want the person, but don't. Some people don't want the person, but don't want anybody else to have them. Oh yeah, yeah. It's that just is more true. Of the territory. That is so true. That's a true statement right there. I've seen it. Mm. My favorite conversation, like when a woman wants to leave a man, I don't want to leave him because I don't want the woman to have what I done put into this, what I invested into this man. Girl, you didn't invest in nothing. You better leave that man. At it again said, did you say big chef? Yeah, he's a big chef. Yeah. He's cooking up over there at Micro Farmer. You might have made some good old black eyed peas, and I didn't go over there. I'm about to go check him out because he be cooking. Yeah, he handles his business. Yes, he does. All right, Big Rooster said that is true, family. Yes. We talking about food on backside. So listen, what you got? You really got to slide over to Micro Farmer now. Yeah, to get some good food. Like when you see him, you might think, okay, he's just a farmer. He got his little animals, yada yada. He talk, have a good conversation. But then he got a second channel. Yeah. All right, he be cooking up on his second channel. You know who also be cooking up? Who? Big Rooster.
Oh, Big Rooster.
His whole family be cooking.
Well, yeah, especially
his
daughter.
daughters.
Yeah. His daughter be doing them drive-by, drop-off foods and stuff, you know.
It's the type of relationship that you would like.
But she feel like she dropping it off. She can't drop it off to Portland. I don't know what that is.
I saw him. He was stripping.
Well, I didn't say he didn't strip either. I said he does
it
all. He got many talents.
He's a man of many talents. All right. So you might just caught him on one of those type of days.
But, you know, he might one day strip and cook for you. You never know what will happen.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're going up because Prince Daniel said the Micro Farmer. He's still waiting on the hula hoop challenge to take full effect. Can't wait for the laugh. I don't know what's going on, but it kind of piqued my interest. I'm like, what is the hula hoop challenge? I ain't hula hooped
in a long time.
And what is the
challenge? I got
the
rhythm to hula hoop like I used to. Shoot, that was back in the day. Shoot, I don't know.
Oh my god, you might hula hoop something out of place. All right, to get
Micro Farmer said hello to all in the bushes.
Yeah, all in the bushes.
All in the bushes.
Are you hitting?
I bake, but to lay to always feel. Okay. Like I said, I'm ready for my script. Just send me my script. Lee said the narcissist only loves how you love them. Oh, they only want to receive and not get. That's true. Because it's always about them.
Yeah.
Always about them.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a little self-centeredness is healthy, but not
too much. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can go overboard real easy when it comes to
that.
Big Rooster say, "Yep, we mean start found pop-ups all over the country, family."
All right, now.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Portland first. Portland, Oregon first.
Okay, and then now we got it in the full context.
Okay.
Together said, "I beg, but I'm too lazy to always film."
Oh, okay.
So she be cooking up. She be handling her business, making the treats. She lazy. But you don't get to see because she be forgetting. She get a little lazy.
Yeah.
All right, see, 2023, we're already coming through with the accountability.
Yeah. we that's what we do. And we gotta do new things. We can't be scared of doing new things.
We gotta film.
Don't be afraid to do
we gotta break those chains.
Even if you gotta do it while you sleep.
We gotta make the production. Are you
too lazy? You make a production of food. And then you send the plate to Queen Lenore and Eli. And we will make sure it tastes good.
Yes, we'll do whatever you want. You want us to do a mukbang? We'll do that.
We will of your food. We don't mind. Just send it.
Want us to eat the food.
And they have these things where you can freeze it, and then you can wrap it in this like ice pack, and it'll stay frozen to get here. So, and we'll eat it, and we will unthaw it and cook it.
Yeah, so we'll do all that here. Yes.
We have no problem.
Yeah,
exactly. We will help you out in any way we can.
Okay, and at it again. She's at it again. She said strip and cook. You getting a little too happy over here at it again.
And then she also said she gonna lose that hula hoop. She said I found 5 of them here and can't get it right. Girl, I'm telling you, we ain't got the rhythm that we did when we was younger.
Oh.
You got to know how to move them hips. I don't even think I got hips.
Micro Farmer said, yes, try that. The hula hoops get you back in shape and them hips don't lie.
Okay. I just said I didn't have no hips.
But together we break chains. All right. I need to set up a day and time to do fun facts about you interview.
All right. Okay.
We got to say that. We got to see that.
Okay,
all right.
I can't wait.
We're gonna be on the lookout. We need some fun facts.
Exactly. And Big Rooster said doing pop-ups. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Listen, if y'all pop up to Portland, that's all I want.
That's all we asking. Why we skip over Portland all the time?
All right, just pop up to Portland. You can pop up everywhere else, but yes. So
y'all got me on here knowing my daughter is at school and I gotta pick her up. How's she getting home? Because that girl would not get on no bus. She said she ain't getting shot at. She ain't getting knifed at. She ain't getting nothing at.
We appreciate
Don't play with
all
her.
y'all coming
out.
Go
get her from school. And then y'all got me on here like I ain't got to pick her up from school.
How dare they? Okay.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you knew I'm about to watch your eggnog video again while making it.
Yes. And it's, I was going to make eggnog with y'all live. We should do that one day. I make eggnog. I feel
like next Christmas you should like a nice rollout. No, we'll do a nice rollout. Be like November, like early.
Going into remember December. That? You can't remember tomorrow.
Listen, you have this idea now. It will show up something. Like, what did we do a year ago? See, It's fine. It's fine. But throw it in the backlog. Mother Earth said, love y'all and have a great day. We love you too.
Yeah.
I love you too. You know, that's my mother right there. But we're going to hop off the stream, okay?
Yes, we are.
Remember to love and live each day as if it were your last. Thank y'all for coming out. We appreciate y'all. Bye. Take care.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Never Lil Show. It's hot. Taste it hot. I'm ready. Never Lil. Let's go. Never Lil Show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your popular. Tropical morning. For your royalty. Live and live empire. Bringing all the heat.